It's a modern-day success story that began with a simple idea by a group of teachers right here in the Quad Cities.
Chances are you've heard about the sleeve, a metal device that goes over a door's closer arm to keep an attacker out of a classroom.
Thousands have been sold across the country, and today, Fighting Chance Solutions is still going strong.
You're going to do 2 folds on this side, 2 folds on this side. I mean, it's as simple as this.
Former middle school teacher Daniel Nitzel has learned a lot about manufacturing in the last 3 years. He took Local 4 News on a tour of the factory in Muscatine, where a unique school safety device is produced. An idea born out of necessity during an active shooter training after a belt tied around a classroom's door's closer arms failed to stop an attacker.
Your solution is a failed solution because A, it took us a long time to do, and there weren't even real bullets flying, and B, it was very ineffective.
Enter the sleeve, created out of a Rubbermaid container and some hot glue by these 5 educators and a welder.
John, he's always kind of been like the Papa Bear. James has the art background. Mike had the business background.
We started out welding 5 different pieces together. It all started very crude, very painful, very long. Could we break and bend the steel and use the radiuses on that to give our part the strength?
This is the sleeve, a 12-gauge carbon steel case capable of withstanding 550 pounds. It fits over a door's closer arm like this, keeping you safe inside and an attacker out. On the day the product rolled out, something happened that made the sleeve bigger than they anticipated. A mass shooting at a Washington State high school in October 2014, and the Muscatine invention went viral.
It was surreal. It was. I mean, I don't think we even had an opportunity actually even soak that all in.
No, right.
You know, we actually just went to work.
You had to survive. Yeah. It was survival mode, is honestly what it was. Japan, Australia.
We're on the news everywhere.
Everywhere, and people are calling, and you take the good with the bad. And it was hard not to take things personally because this had become a very personal thing for all of us.
The company has enjoyed tremendous success in that time. More than 2,000 sleeves sold. It's grown organically despite the sudden fame, and through it all, the group of guys remain tight.
So it's been an emotional roller coaster, had no business plan.
We would almost second guess to a point how to spend money. And, you know, at times maybe it cost us a sale early on, but the backside of it is it wasn't that bad of a decision because here we sit.
This was never about a company. This was never about patents. This was never about money. It started at our building, thinking about keeping our students safe, keeping our wives safe. That's really where it started. So that kind of kept us going.
The sleeve is being used in dozens of schools, right here in the Quad Cities, and in hundreds more in every state, including here at UCLA. That was the scene of a deadly campus shooting in June that claimed the life of a teacher. It was the first ever shooting at UCLA. Art Rocha is safety coordinator at UCLA's School of Medicine.
You know, we were all kind of nervous and not knowing where the shooters was. And that was when I remembered that I had that sleeve.
Rocha locked himself and others in an office using the sleeve. He bought it after a belt failed to secure the doors during security training and thinking there had to be something better, and he's glad he did.
We did feel a lot secure with this in that there was no way he was going to be able to come in. I can guarantee you there was no way he would have been, even if he shot the lock off, the way this sits up on top, he would have never thought it was there.
The UCLA shooting was the first time the sleeve was put to the test in a real-world scenario, and it worked. It's those real-life examples that make it all worth it for these men from Muscatine.
Every time we do have a big sale, it's like, wow, we just protected 11 different schools in one area. And that's what it's all about.
Fighting Chance Solutions wasn't just based off of the sleeve itself. It was giving every kid a fighting chance. So it's not just to keep them safe, but to give them the life that they want. That's kind of what we believe, and that's why we do what we do.
Well, the price of the sleeve and the new model, the Sleeve Squared, is deliberately kept low so every teacher can afford at least one, starting at $79. We'll link you to Fighting Chance Solutions on our website, ourquadcities.com.